What's going on, you guys? My name is Noel. Welcome to my commentary and entertainment channel where I talk about social media, social issues, and all things entertainment. If you would like to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Twitter, where no one is safe. And then you can also follow, let me give that a little bit of time. Why I always zoom past it. This is the Twitter. Look into it. Okay. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I have not posted in a long time because I am aesthetically challenged. That's a thing. This is great. It's amazing. So with that out of the way, we can get right into the video. So today we're going to be talking about open relationships, also known as polygamy. Hey you guys, so in this video I'm talking about open relationships and polygamy, and I realized that those two things are not the same. So down below I'm gonna link a really good and informative thread I saw on Twitter that a black woman wrote that you can also read to like know the difference between those things. But yeah, so I don't want to spread any misinformation, so you can check that thread out at the end of this video. It'll be down in the description. Because recently this week, August Alsina has come out in 2020 in his blonde and red ombre hairdo, wig, weave, whatever it is. Maybe it's his natural hair, who knows. And he let the world know that he had a intense romantic relationship with Jada Pickett Smith, and he told Will Smith, and he got Will Smith's blessing. And now the internet, specifically Twitter, has imploded because people are suddenly realizing that polygamy is a thing. Long time. Honestly, on this giant big blue marble we call the earth, polygamy honestly shouldn't be the most shocking thing that it is to people. And of course, this will let people make a host of their own opinions, because once again, people get on the internet and think that their opinions are worth more than they actually are.
Oh, the pot calling the kettle black around this mother. Really though? Really though.
This is a little sidetrack. I took a 30-minute walk to the liquor store to get some wine. Best decision I've made since March. My feet hurt. I'm pretty sure I have a blister on the back of my foot, but it was worth it. So why are people so weird about polygamy? And in my opinion, I think it's because the majority of people think that monogamy is the end point. I don't think the majority of people haven't experienced polygamy or probably don't know somebody who is openly polygamous, and the people in their inner circle probably aren't polygamous. So I think it's very easy for people to like get stuck in this fishbowl where they only surround themselves with people who think like them and believe like them and have the same or similar experiences to them. And I'm here to let you know, if you're one of those people, that there is a whole world of people who do not think like you, who do not experience life like you, who do not value things the same way that you do. You know, just generally don't live the same life that you live. And it's okay. And it's very hard for people to step out of themselves to like see other people's perspective, because you only go through life looking through the lens of your own self, or your own experience. Because the majority of people are into monogamy and think that monogamy is just the end all be all, and you know, they want to get married with wife and kids and a picket fence. But the idea is monogamy is not the end result for everybody else. It's not the end goal for everybody. Everybody doesn't want to get married. Everybody does not want to have kids. Everybody does not want to be in a married relationship. You know, some people want to be alone. Some people want to be with multiple people at the same time. Some people want to raise kids by themselves. You know, it's okay to step out of what is traditionally seen as the right way to, you know, live. And there is no right way to live. Newsflash, if you didn't know, there's no right way to live. And of course, whenever people talk about monogamy and polygamy, they always bring up the same thing. Oh yeah, well, a lot of y'all are in open relationships and you just don't know it. And yes, I get it's a joke. I'm not offended by it, but like, that's not an open relationship at all. And I think people need to realize that everybody does not value, I won't even say value because that's the wrong word. Everybody does not choose to experience relationships the same way. There have been so many tweets about people saying that Will Smith is crying on the inside and he's losing his mind and he's dying because Jada Pickett Smith messed around with August Alsina. And we don't know this. And this is another moment where social media has emboldened people to share their thoughts on other people's lives.
Oh, the pot calling the kettle black around this mother. Really though?
Now granted, August Alsina did an interview where he voluntarily shared this information with others to let people know that, you know, he's been in a relationship with Jada Pickett Smith and, you know, she's married, we all know this. So he volunteered this information. Now she did not volunteer this information, so this information about her life and her personal life and her sex life was volunteered without her knowledge. People on social media have a funny way of becoming crime dog McGruff and investigators, private investigators, where they see one tweet, 1 2-minute clip of you and what you do out of the 24 hours of your life, and they suddenly know everything about you. They're writing think pieces, they're writing thesis statements, they know everything about you. They know what you eat, where you sleep, who you're sleeping with, what your values are, how you were raised, what you wear every day, your favorite color. They know every single thing about you, and the reality is no. The part, what you see on people on social media, it doesn't tell a lot about them, it does, honestly, but it doesn't tell you everything. And then on top of that, so we don't know if Will Smith is uncomfortable with the relationship. We don't know if Jada talked him into it. We don't know if, you know, he's extremely jealous of Jada and whoever she chooses to bring in. We don't know that. And guess what? We don't have to know that because it's none of our business. And I think people need to realize that what other people do in their lives does not affect you. And it doesn't give you the right to pick apart people's lives, to look down on them. Now, of course, you can have your opinions, obviously, if it's public information, and obviously these people are famous, and we're all on the House board. And honestly, I personally rather people be enamored. I'd rather people be enamored. Wow, I'm drunk. I'm not drunk. I've only had like 2 steps. I'd rather people be caught up with this drama of Will Smith and August Alsina than the pale people who are arguing over vitamins. I'd much rather people be entertained with this drama than that drama. I'm gonna take a sip.
Go to bed.
Wow. This is a great decision. I think people are obsessed with like being cheated on. Like I think people who aren't even in relationships talk about how they've gotten done wrong, and I think people are obsessed with loyalty. There's not a day that goes by on social media where somebody has not made a tweet about loyalty and people not giving them the same respect and people not treating them the same, and it's really annoying. And most of the people who tweet about loyalty 24/7 on social media probably aren't with anybody. And I think that's why people have this concept of loyalty, especially in a relationship where like, I have you and no one else can have you. And it's an ownership thing. And I think that's why people really cling to monogamy, because while I think people want to be with just one person, I think the point of monogamy is a lot of people want to secure someone. I'm with this person so that nobody else can be with this person. So if you're mine, you can't do this with that other person. I'm the only person you're with. You cannot do that. So it's the ownership thing. And I think maybe people should just, get out of their heads. Like, the fact that we are in the middle of a global pandemic and, millions of people are unemployed, people are wearing masks, people are throwing fits, people who aren't asked to wear a mask throwing fits, all this crazy things, all the crazy stuff that's happening around us is happening. And yet the idea that 2 people can love each other but still be romantic or sexual with other individuals is just a concept that is just so hard for others to grasp. And I want you to know that the point of this video I'm just trying to make is that there are experiences outside of you. There is a world of people with different beliefs, different backgrounds, different sets of values and morals. And I want people to know that that's not a negative thing. If you have different values and morals, it's not a negative thing. But there are people who experience life differently than you. And that's okay. I also want people to know that you are not entitled to other people's lives. You are not entitled to confidential and personal information. So for all of you who are stalking Will Smith and Jada Pickett Smith and August Alsina's Twitters and social medias and whatnot, waiting for them to give a public response, you are not entitled to that, And this just goes for life. Unless somebody tells you directly about what's going on in their life and discloses personal information to you directly, you are not entitled to that information. Even if you get that information from someone else, you're not entitled to it.
They know, girl, did you? Yeah. I don't want to hear that.
Jada Pickett Smith does not owe you explanation. Jaden Smith does not owe you explanation. Will Smith, Willow, August Alsina, none of them owe you an explanation for why that is what's going on in their household. That is their life, their business. So with that being said, that is the end of this video. I have rambled on a lot. There's been a lot of ranting, a little bit of wine. Ooh, great wine. Ooh. Best decision ever made. It's a great decision. With that being said, my name is Cameron Noel. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you entertained. I hope you liked it. I hope you got everything you needed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification down below so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And I will see you in the next video. Wah, ha, ha. Great decision. Perfect. You guys, I took a 30-minute walk to the liquor store to buy some white wine. Great decision. Best decision I've made since March. Like, honestly, this is my second glass. And the bottle's almost gone. So I have to go back and buy some more. I clearly have to buy 3 bottles because I'm not... After I experience this, I can't go back to being sober. Ever. Ever.